Once again, I find myself at a point where I could explore the last dungeon. But if I'm being honest with myself, I don't fucking need to. This build is absurdly powerful. And nothing here warrants changing it in any way. I don't care about the palace loot. You just gotta take my word for it at this point that there is a key that will unlock the fountain in this boss chamber. One day we'll hunt for it. This day is not today. Yeah, we've heard this already. I want to kill you so fucking badly. Look at these numbers, dude. Already in phase 2. Done. Fucking get wrecked. Get wrecked, dipshit. Get fucking wrecked. Damn you, Prince of Persia. No, I've heard this. We've heard this one before. We've heard this already. I am such a big evil asshole, Prince of Persia. You cannot stop my evil asshole. I didn't realize I was doing evil until I felt the evil in my soul, but now I am an evil asshole. When I take a shit, I shit evil poops. Poops so vile, no one can wipe them up. Fucking melts. Fucking melt, dog. Jesus, 8. This... Oh, man, this Plague Bearer, once you get the fucking cursed medallions for it, is insane. Those numbers are off the chains. Unfortunately, even though, like, we beat the final boss, the world refused to change. Because we haven't figured out how to beat him without unleashing the darkness upon the entire universe. That's okay, we get more heat slabs. Every time Nogai's corruption takes hold of me, I end up here, but why? Prince. Spirit, would you please tell me why we're here? You are inside Bola. I bring you here to cleanse the corruption. Stones are the residue. Okay, but why are you here? To help you. Wait, that's not much of an answer. We'll take this condition. Yeah, this is what justifies the roguelike nature, is this time loop. When we die, we come right back to the start of the run because the Bola saves us. Now it's time to turn in some research. Get some XP. Kill 4 duelists in the back. Just more cells and a bit more XP. Yeah, I want this chain dagger in my pool. The way to the warehouse has been closed off by Father's gates. I believe Peros built a safety mechanism to open them. Yes, there are levers, but I'm not sure which ones to pull. Finally, something your pendant can't solve. Shaheen, perhaps you can help. What would Father use as a passkey for the door? Maybe you should die and go back and ask him yourself. Boys, enough. We'll never free your mother if you keep fighting like this. Your father must have left a clue somewhere. I remember he visited the temple more than usual when the gates were being built. Thank you, Sukra. I'll see what I can find. So now we have a tip to go to the temple of Atar and figure out if there's a way to find the code. Pachi, the spirit revealed why it brings me inside the bowl after killing Nogai. I'm glad of speaking to you so usefully, Prince. It reminds me of the first time I spoke to a spirit. When was that? I would have been no more than 6. I was playing at the edge of a pond collecting lotus flowers, and suddenly a reed floating in the water spoke. It asked me to bring it back to its friend, so I moved it back with the other reeds. What was the spirit doing inside the reed? Those kinds of questions would take lifetimes to explain, Prince. And so you were able to speak to the spirits after that? You must have been thrilled. I was mostly sad the reed had lost its friends. Right, no more upgrades from her. So we want to spend souls. It'll be through him or for skins. This is a good crit weapon. Honestly, I don't like a lot of the other equipment, so I might just start investing in fucking skins. That might actually be the play. You get to do they give you the pink Prince of Persia from the early access build. We have a perk point as well to invest in. Get more XP. So our current goal is to reach the temple. We also could ask Mother about one of the passcodes. So probably better to go down to the mines to start off with. Okay, this is not a bad opening. Okay, we can start with the chain dagger. Not a bad starting gambit. Or bad starting hand. The chain daggers are my favorite weapon just because it's a really cool playstyle. Basically, the way this works is I swing to mark and then use a special attack to damage all the marks. Now, this only gets the critical if I hit someone who has not been marked. So the idea is to get a crit, break the mark, and then you can reapply a crit. So like it's a way of like basically this play this weapon right and you can get a ton of crits. Which will mean enemies die faster. Means you'll take less damage. Easy money. Easy money. Over here. Chakram's good. We'll keep the chakram. Alright, that's the academy. Which is a good place to be, but not where I need to go right now. I really can get no fast travel points over here? Seems strange. Alright, that's the other location, which is not where I want to go either. I want to actually meet my mama. Nope. Shit tier equipment. Mother, it's me. My son? I'm trying to get you out, Mother, but I can't get into the palace warehouse. I'm not exactly in a position to help. Just tell me how to unlock the warehouse gates. Your father designed them in the academy. Maybe there's something in there. He always said, thinking of our safety. Your brother, me, you... I'm going to get you out. Just hold on a little longer. We have another clue. At the academy, we may hold a secret for our passcode. You can see the game also tells us here in the map where our leads will lead us. So you spread the rest of the gold mines before we proceed. I do want to see if we can find some decent equipment. We have a good start, but I don't want to settle for a good start when there is a potentially great start down here waiting for me to find. One more location. Loser. Alright, some medallions. Let's try again. One more time. Bullshit. Oh, we do our special attack a lot with this weapon, so... She said the Lee was in the academy, so we'll go to the academy for our next zone. Could use some bronze or silver tiered weapons though. Gold is it's a little early to get gold in this game, but bronze and silver tier I could definitely use. I don't need the Academy, the center of knowledge of all of Persia, millions of scrolls and parchments from across the world. Now will a flame reduced... Wait, why are we seeing this again? We've been here before numerous times, Princey. There's a health pickup there that's worth remembering for when I actually need it. I don't need it right now. We'll go down first. Maybe get some good equipment. Well, at least our special attack does a lot of damage now. It is never worth upgrading an iron tier gear for any reason. Because you should not be using iron tier gear longer than the first 2 zones of the game. That's silver tiered. We'll take it. Not ideal, but it's silver tier, which is more important than anything else at the moment. I don't know which one I want more. Stuns nearby enemies after 7 seconds. No, I don't like that. Kestis is not good. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I don't need the Kestis. I need anything but the Kestis. It is a shame to lose my, rope and dagger. Bronze! I don't need bronze. Bronze is useless. This would be really good if dangerous with the dagger, with the rope dart. Still might be worth it though. Because silver tier isn't like upgrading silver tier now can hold off. Because having a silver tier weapon in this stage of the game is actually quite powerful. Our special attack looks really strong right now. I can't believe it. Father kept all his failed automatons. The big ones always tripped over themselves. I guess even Father has his failures too. I wonder if he counts me as one now. And what's this? A suit of armor. It looks about Shaheen's size. Father must have had a smith in the craftsman's district build this for him. I wonder if he designed anything else. Craftsman's district will have our last clue. And we have an armor for Shaheen with a symbol on it. That's one of the 3 symbols we need for the gate. Oh, that's worth sacrificing max health for. That's damage boost. Not anything else though from this. Still have a fountain to consume if we need it, so I'm not terribly worried about missing health. Let's re-roll these. Who needs throwing distance? Not me, that's for sure. Ooh, secret area. Hopefully you have a good schematic here. For a death trap platforming room. Whatever. These are invincibility. Oh, whoops. Alright, we made it. What do we get? Bronze. That's a good one, but it's bronze tier, which means it's dog shit. Means we can build the schematics for it later. We have the healing juice here in the middle, plus the fountain, so we'll be able to top off before we leave. And that'll be our current plan. Might be able to wrap up Act 2 before the night's over, at this rate. Here's the healing juice. Now let's go to the fountain. Chug, chug, chug. Chug like a fucking Fortnite character. Still only have Barood. I can beat Barood. No, yeah, we've heard them before. Oh, that crit's not worth anything. Jesus Christ. Okay. The rocks break shields, so we make use of them. Dead again. Goodbye, Barood. You get the Kali. Maybe I'll make critical hits actually worth a damn. Now to drink from the fountain. Still could use a decent weapon. The Temple of Atar has our next clue. That's where we're going to go. This time we'll cash these cells in. Now we have a weapon worth investing in. I love this game's soundtrack, man. So many princes, but how many ever became king? So yeah, now we have all the skins of all the princes of Persia. From the other Prince of Persia games. I'm not doing very well. Damn, boy, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. We can at least start the next run, even if we don't finish it. We can at least start it. They're doing some turning in our research and seeing what we can invest our cells into. Having your tool equipped. Okay. Shaheen still mad at me about my pendant. To you, its power is normal. For Shaheen, it's a new side of you, one he's never known. Shaheen was with me when I first discovered its power. I wonder if I should have told him then. When was that? We were kids. Shaheen and I were playing in the palace grounds, and I convinced him we should try to escape over the walls. He hoisted me over, but then I didn't realize how far the fall was on the other side. It must have killed me because I found myself waking up in bed earlier that morning. He figured out how to escape in one piece after a few more attempts. More or less. Why didn't you say anything once you knew? If Shaheen found out, he would eventually tell Father, and Father found out about the bola. I thought he might take it away and destroy it. He hates magic. I wanted to explore outside the palace so badly I kept it a secret in case anything happened to me. I knew I had a safety net. And I thought I could use it to prove to Father I was worthy of being his successor. At that point, if he ever found out, he'd know I was a fraud. You can tell your father now? I don't know. Well, let's invest in the Berserker's axes. They're worth keeping. As we say in my village, Prince, your face looks like a stubborn storm cloud. What's the matter? I've been thinking, even if I rescue my family, I worry they will ever look at me the same way again after everything's happened. And so, they will still be your family. But I want them to know they can rely on me. Perhaps by seeing you differently, they are seeing who you really are. Ouch, not exactly making me feel better, Pachi. Why should it hurt for them to see the real you? Because I am a prince, so I'm my father's successor. They need to see I'm ready. And are you? Those who hurry across the sea may change the sky, but not their souls or state of mind. I feel the same way, Pachi. I feel the exact same way as you do. I think. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll go with it. Let's invest in David. I might invest in Tree of Life for Kais and Layla. So I like The Lost Crown a lot. The Lost Crown's a fucking awesome game if you haven't played it yet. Now we can just choose which one is the best for us. And it looks like the village is a good place to start. Oh, we have a point to put in, don't we? Yeah, we'll start the run, and we won't finish it, but we'll start it. Sword's a good starting weapon. Well, it's not a bad one, I should say. Please have something good in it. Oh, Dying Slot's always useful. I've learned my lesson with that corrupted rune, though. That's what I need to take. I can only take when I have a good crit build going, otherwise it is useless. I need my daggers or the Plague Bearer fully upgraded for that shit. Lesson learned, baby. Nothing to say to you right now. More loot. We'll recycle this. That was even worth even worth looking at. That's just getting some money out of that. All right, let's see what is next. Teleporter unlocked. Oh, there's nothing up here. This gadget is really helpful for just getting back attacks. That's keeping the chain going. Alright, so the aqueduct, or... I like the academy. I just like it. I like the academy soundtrack. Nothing here. Upgrade machine. Never upgrade iron tier gear. It's too shit to upgrade. Alright, that's worth recycling. It's just a higher tier of the same gear. We'll see what we can do, what we get before we invest in money. Fully explore before you invest any money in anything. Oh, good investment. I'll pop a potion as well to get just to top off for a little bit. Easy. Alright. And up, up, and away! Come on. More loot! Please be something I can use. Reroll. Dagger. I can't hold out hope that I'll get 2 Corrupted Ruins. And even if I did, even if I could, it's a bronze tier, nothing worth taking to the end with me. Whereas this is just straight up like just a really good weapon that I can carry with me at least to the mid game. Is that the special attack boost? Oh yeah, for the chain, that's really fucking good. Yeah, we're in a good shape to fight Barud at least. Maybe get a little farther than we did last time, just because of a better build. There we go. We got there. Nope. Nope. Money for those. Just give me the raw cash. Alright, nothing here. Nothing for us. Blueprint room. Fucking hell. Fuck. All right. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. What's our blueprint today? Corrupt Spear is a mediocre weapon. It's not bad. It's also not really good either. The fountain we can still use to top off after this. So we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Yeah, we'll top off with the fountain. We'll probably beat Barud and then call it a night. Alright, top off your elixir back. Now it's time to fight Barood. This will be the end of this episode, and then we'll probably clear Act 2 and potentially even Act 3 next time. This game's not very long, so... One passes these. No time for talk, Barood. I'm on a mission to save my mother. Down you go, Barood. Get bent. Yeah, it's worth upgrading at this point. Enemy spreads resin. Consume the fountain, and then on to the Temple of Atar. All right. So where are we now? We know we have one of the three codes to unlock the warehouse. We need the one from the warehouse district and the one from the temple in order to fully unlock the warehouse so we can defeat Kali and save our mother. That is the end of Act 2. And then we will commence with Act 3 afterwards. So after 2 streams, we're almost finished with the second act. And we've beaten the final boss like 3 times already. So we're making good progress. We're making pretty good progress. I cannot complain about the rate at which we are clearing this game. Who knows? If we're lucky, we might even be able to beat the game. Like, clear the campaign next stream. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. For now, I am Brandon Carey. Thank you all so much for joining me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye for now. Ta-ta. Take care.